Good morning, everyone. It is Julie here with your Monday morning stock market news, where we're getting you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Ours was a little hectic. We are actually getting ready to move next week, so things are a little crazy getting stuff in boxes here, but exciting times ahead. Now, of course, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget, if you want to unlock some great research tools, you can follow the links in the description down below for 10% off TipRank's premium subscriptions and to download their mobile app. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning but fairly flat as debt ceiling talks continue. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.02%, while S&P 500 futures are down 0.03% and NASDAQ futures down 0.09%. Shares of Micron are in the red this morning on news that they could face a ban on selling their chips to some Chinese companies. China's Cyberspace Administration told companies involved in the country's critical information systems to stop buying chips from the U.S.-based Micron, saying that they pose a major security risk without elaborating. China's ban on Micron is seen as retaliation for the U.S. reducing China's access to key technologies. Micron said it was evaluating the decision and assessing their next steps. The stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 3%. Shares of PacWest Bank are in the green this morning as the company sells off their real estate loans. In a filing today, it says that they will sell a portfolio of 74 real estate construction loans for a total balance of about $2.6 billion outstanding to Kennedy Wilson Holdings. The transaction is expected to close in multiple tranches in the second and third quarters. The PacWest Bank stock is currently rated a hold with a price target of over $17. Ford will be hosting an event today called Delivering Ford Plus. They're expected to update investors on their EV efforts. The event is expected to feature updates from company leaders on Ford's ambitious strategy, including KPIs and financial targets for 3 global business segments. This will include new battery raw material definitive agreements, strengthening Ford's sourcing to produce 2 million EVs by the end of 2026. They also disclosed an agreement with Nemaska Lithium Supplies to help supply their lithium products for their EV batteries. The Ford stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 22%. Exxon Mobil has bought lithium drilling rights in Arkansas. Exxon has paid $100 million to buy the rights for a 120,000-acre tract from an exploration company named Galvanic Energy. The land is believed to be rich in lithium. And of course, the demand for lithium is expected to surge in the coming years as the market grows for electric vehicles and batteries. The Exxon stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of nearly 22%. And Meta Platforms has set a record, though not a good one, as they were fined $1.3 billion by EU regulators for sending users' data to the US. The EU regulator said that Facebook has for years illegally stored data about European users on its server in the US, where it contends that the information could be accessed by American spy agencies without sufficient means for users to appeal. Meta has said that it would appeal the ruling, saying that this decision is flawed, unjustified, and sets a dangerous precedent for the countless other companies transferring data between the EU and US. The Meta stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 14%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. We do have several big names reporting looking at the week ahead. The after hours today include Zoom Video. On Tuesday, we'll hear from Lowe's, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Intuit. Wednesday has some big names like Nvidia and Snowflake. And Thursday's the busiest day on the lineup with Dollar Tree, Best Buy, Costco, Marvel Technology, and Gap, to name a few, wrapping the week off with Pinduoduo. Moving to the pre-market this morning, we have quite the update from ZIM Integrated Shipping. They came out with a wider than expected miss on earnings and a miss on revenue as well. And while we did expect a cut to their dividend, the company will actually not be paying a dividend at all for their first quarter. ZIM said that their dividend policy remains unchanged as they intend to distribute 30 to 50% of their annual net income as a dividend. In accordance with this policy and in light of their net loss for the first quarter, they will not be paying a dividend to shareholders in this quarter. They reported a Q1 loss per share of 50 cents, which was 28 cents wider than anticipated, and revenue of $1.37 billion fell 63% year-over-year, missing expectations by $220 million. Their CEO commented that their expectation is for recovery in demand, with inventory restocking to begin in the second half of this year, resulting in an improvement in freight rates. And they have reaffirmed their guidance for the year as well. The stock is currently rated hold with 3 holds and 1 sell. On a more positive note in the shipping world, we also heard from Nordic American Tankers, who came out with an earnings and revenue beat. Their Q1 earnings per share of 22 cents beat expectations by 5 cents per share, and revenue of $87 million grew over 460% year-over-year, coming in $5.5 million ahead of estimates. The stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 38%. And that's about it for earnings in the pre-market today, so let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Full Truck Alliance after they posted their recent earnings. Trading under the ticker YMM, their stock is up 5.6%. They're followed by Plug Power under PLUG, up 4.3%, and iQIYI under IQ, up 3.8%. And our biggest losers are led by ZIM Integrated Shipping, following their wider-than-expected earnings miss. Trading under the ticker ZIM, the stock is currently down 8.3%. They're followed by Global E Online under GLBE, down about 6%, and TORM under TRMD, down 5.2%. So that is going to be everything for Monday morning's stock market news, getting you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.